What's going on, people? I had 3 dreams in 2 nights. Dreams in 2 nights. I look at them as warning dreams. The first 2 dreams I had, I thought about it, but then I didn't take it too serious. But then I had another dream last night that made me go into my secret closet and pray. The first dream I had, which was 2 nights ago, I was working. Actually, let me back up. It was me and 3 other family members. It took place at nighttime. I don't know if I was helping someone to move, but I had my hands full with a lot of things, a lot of shoes and stuff. And I had the 3 other people with me. We were walking down the street, and then on the corner we were met by some street thugs, okay? And one wasn't coming directly at me, but it was going at one of the people I was with, and he was saying something to the effect of, "What are you doing on my block?" or "Near my store," something to that effect. And my hands were full, but I had a knife in my hand. I was able to get to a knife, and I had the knife, and I was trying to adjust the knife where, if needed, I was ready to defend, okay? I woke up out of that dream. Then I had another dream that I was at this company, and I keep having repeat dreams of the same company. And I met this black female there, and I was talking to this black female, but yet there was another male that worked there, a black male that was always trying to find fault in what I did, and was trying to convince me that I was losing my mind in some way or form. And so I was walking out into the lobby area, and I saw this black female. We started talking, and I said to her, I said, because the guy was like peeking around the corner, and I said, "Who is that guy right there? What's up? What's his story? What's up with this dude?" And I told her what he was doing, and then she was telling me about this guy. He was married a couple of times, and he was in the process of a divorce, a bad relationship, or something to that effect. And so I started giving my opinion on this dude. Well, I didn't know that he was behind the wall listening. Then he kind of like peeked around the corner. Then all of a sudden, there appeared what appear to be like 3 or 4 huge hillbillies. I mean, these were like redneck backwood hillbillies, man, and they were giants. And one had a chainsaw, some other ones had chains, and another one had like, some type of dagger or a knife or something. And I saw this basement or this dungeon-like area, and it was almost like where they were standing, I couldn't get out, but it was almost like they were forcing me to go into this dungeon and basement, and basically me and this female was going to disappear, okay? And so what I did was I started singing the Lord's Prayer. Now, this song had very high notes, and I was hitting every note, man. And as I sung this song, the biggest hillbilly looked like the song started affecting him, because he was kind of like swaying a little bit. And I mean, the song was nice, man. And it's like I hit that song. I wouldn't be able to hit those keys right now if I wanted to, And then when I got to the part where it says amen, it says amen, amen, and then it says a, and I went really high in this note. And then I woke up. Okay. Now, last night when I finally got to sleep, I had another dream. I dreamt that my youngest son was teaching in this class, and there was a giant in there, a giant black female, that, I guess he had her go to the board and work on some type of problem that was on there, but she was giving him a hard time, and she was like just drawing crazy things on the board, and I wish I could remember what it was she was writing on the board, and she was just like creating problems for him. And I was sitting in the class, but I was sitting in the class to watch, because I noticed that this woman was trouble to him, right? I mean, this woman was a giant, and she was like giving him a hard time, and so I stood up and spoke in his defense. Well, this woman came at me, right? And she was going in her purse like she was getting ready to come out with a weapon. Well, I had a weapon on my side. And I kind of like lifted my shirt a little bit. I said, are you sure you want to make that choice or decision? You sure you want to go there with that? I said, you better think before you act. And so apparently somebody in that classroom had called. They said they were calling the police. And this woman was bold. She's like, I'll wait for the police. And she was just steady just creating problems and issues for him. So I woke up. So after I got my shower and whatnot, you know, I had to say my prayers and whatnot. But I look at that as a warning. I'm not going to say that's for me personally. It may be. But it may be for someone else, someone close to me, that I might end up having to vouch for or protect. And, you know, each one of these dreams, nothing really happened in the dream. It was more of a threat, but nothing happened in these dreams. But they were really weird because I was dealing with giants. Now, these giants could be political figures. They could be somebody who's in a position of authority. And I look at them as demons, you know, androgynous demons that had appeared in human form in my dreams. So that's how I'm looking at that. This could just be a spiritual warfare. And then it could be nothing at all. It could just be a dream. But the first two dreams I had, I was thinking maybe it's because of the fact it was really hot outside. It was hot, you know, so maybe the heat somehow got to my head and was frying my brain or something like that. I'm kidding y'all. But then when I had the dream last night, I'm like, okay, that might be a warning to me to pray, okay, and seek refuge in the Most High. And that's what I had to do. So comment, feedback on this video. Tell me what you think. Don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, I'm fearless.